Hello, my name is Keandra Foster, and I'm here to talk to you guys about my literature review. My literature review is based on genetically modified organisms, or better known as GMOs. GMOs are types of foods that are produced by organisms that have changes into their DNA. In other words, engineers take foreign genes that aren't supposed to be there, such as bacteria and viruses, and insert them into certain plants and animals. Scientists and engineers have argued that GMO foods can be beneficial to our bodies. It can become more resistant to diseases and herbicides. It can provide more nutrients, which means that it could provide nutrients to basically other countries who are deficient in those kind of nutrients, such as vitamin C and things of that nature. And also it can provide good quality tasting foods. However, there also have been arguments that GMO foods can also be harmful to our bodies, and it can cause several health issues such as cancer, such as infertility, such as liver diseases, and things of that nature. One argument is that GMO foods can cause environmental damage, which is by crossbreeding, which means by growing plants and animals in environmental conditions that normally wouldn't be there. And this also can refer to certain bacteria and certain viruses. And this has also caused GMO plants to become more resistant to the herbicides. Herbicides are is a type of chemical that can kill weeds. Also, one of the cons of GMO foods is that it has no economic value, which means that GMO foods that contain GMO, they take much longer to grow. They take much longer to grow than foods that are organic. Soybeans, cotton seeds, beef, canola oil, and also corn are types of plants that contains GMO. And like I said before, they usually have foreign genes that aren't supposed to be there, which can cause several health issues. And scientists can also test these GMO foods by testing certain animals such as rats. They test these rats to see how GMO foods can affect their bodies. They feed them with foods that contain GMOs such as potato, tomatoes, soybeans, and things of that nature. And they test certain rats with foods that contain GMO and certain rats with foods that doesn't contain GMO. And scientists that feed the rats foods that contain GMO, some of the rats suffered from health issues that humans will suffer, such as infertility, such as cancer, such as liver diseases, and also an allergic reaction. And some rats even died as a result of consuming these GMO foods. Research has also been done to see if GMO foods are all harmful, and can some GMO foods can be safe to the human body. And there has been major public concern about the government restricting foods that contain GMO. Countries such as Uganda, Nigeria, the European Union, and also Kenya are the countries that are highly regulated by the government by limiting GMO foods into their country. However, the United States is the only country that is least regulated. However, states such as Vermont and Oregon have passed a statute, which means that they are required to label foods that contain that are genetically modified. On July 1st, 2016, Vermont was the first state to pass that statute. In conclusion, there has been there are pros to GMO foods and cons to GMO foods. The pros to GMO foods is that they provide more quality taste. They very resistant to diseases and to herbicide. And the cons, of course, it can cause health issues, it can cause cancer, and it's not really good to our bodies. So scientists are constantly researching to see if they are all harmful or if they are all safe for us to consume. And that's the end of my literature review. Thank you.